Hello there, Cancer, and welcome back to my channel. I'm Mary Sue, and I'm so grateful that you're here. So today I'm doing a special love message reading. So we'll take a look at a romantic connection that you have in your life, either now or in the past. And we'll see how you feel about them, how they feel about you. And then we'll take a look at any obstacles or blockages in this relationship and any advice that Spirit might have for you. And if you're enjoying the content that I create or resonating with the message, I'd really appreciate it if you would consider like, commenting, or subscribing. It really does help to get my messages out to more people. Okay, so let's take a look at your romance angel. Pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. Okay, so this could be, a connection that you're in right now, or a connection that, you're separated from. We're going to get some more details on that. Red flags. Okay, and community, friendship, fun, a light heart, enjoy downtime with friends and family. Yeah, sometimes when we get caught up in a relationship, the message I'm getting here, sometimes, it's about when we get caught up in a relationship, especially a romantic relationship, sometimes we pull back from, other activities that we really enjoy, or other relationships that we enjoy, like friends and family. And there's this energy here of, making sure that you're holding on to yourself, to your independence, spending time perhaps with this person, whether they're in your life now or coming in. There's this energy of making sure that you also are keeping those other connections. Yet a sense of like tunnel vision is, we can get so caught up in love, right? We really can. So just really kind of interesting energy. Okay, so we're going to go to the tarot. The first thing we're going to look at is how you feel about this person, and then we'll look at how they feel about you. So let's take a look at how you feel about this person. And this could be, somebody that you're in a connection with, or were in a connection with, or I'm really getting a sense some of you may have a new love coming in. So let's see how you feel about this person. How are you feeling? Two of Cups. Oh my gosh. Okay. I think that the energy that I'm getting here is, that same sense. Don't allow this love to kind of like take over your life. There's always, especially, I have a sense of new love here. I really do. So this could be a new love connection that you just had, or something that's coming onto your path very soon. But it's that sense of being completely infatuated, with somebody. Completely infatuated. That you're kind of like throwing everything else out of your life. And then their energy about you, how they feel about you, is that this is a connection that they want to work on. So I feel as if, Wheel of Fortune, I feel like you feel like your blessings, like this person, this relationship is, wow, you're like, wow, this person is really for me. So what's your obstacle? 9 of Wands, blocking. For a lot of you, you could have been in past relationships, so you're a little defensive. You may, the other message I'm getting is that you may be feeling like you need to look for the red flags. Like you've been through a lot of love relationships, or you're coming out of a difficult love relationship, and this new person comes onto your path, and I feel like you're almost blocking it because you're looking for red flags, this, kind of like, almost analyzing it a little bit. Yeah, have more patience. Here's your energy. It's kind of like, Cancer, I feel like you want to progress quickly, or they do. I feel like one of you wants to move quickly. The other person wants a little bit more time. And there's nothing wrong with that, about wanting to take a little bit more time to get to know each other. I feel like the person you're dealing with may be wanting to take a little bit more time, not rush into it. Okay, so what's your advice? The Star. Wishes and dreams coming true. I feel as if this is a really good connection. There's an energy of, I feel like at the very beginning, there's this energy of one of you really wanting the connection a lot more than the other person. And, you may be feeling like, oh, I feel like you may like this person more than they like you initially. Okay. And it's kind of like, oh, I feel like this is a red flag. They're not into me as much as I'm into them. It's just the way that this person is. They like to move a little bit slower. Okay. You're the Chariot card, Cancer, right? You're like, whoa, going ahead, straight forward, and they're kind of just a person that likes to go a little bit slower. I feel too like they may be mending their heart a little bit, and needing a little bit more time. It's a nice energy though. Yeah, Four of Swords. I feel like there's a lot of healing in this connection and they want one more. Page of Cups. Knight of Swords. It is going to move forward. I feel for some of you, this could be a connection. This person is already in your life. It's a connection that you've already had. You may be wanting, there's a sense that there needs to be some healing in this connection. You may be wanting to heal it. There's a sense of needing forgiveness. Some forgiveness needs to be in this connection. They're a little bit more slow. They're trying to work on it. They do want to work on this connection. And, Cancer, the other thing is you can flip these, okay? You can flip the roles of the people. If you feel like you're more the slower one, okay? Like you want to work on the connection, but, you're not really sure you're ready to jump right into it. Feel free to swap the roles because this is a general reading. So let's go ahead and, oh yeah, passed. Yeah. Yeah. Wow. Five of Cups. There's sadness in this relationship. It's somebody from the past. Or somebody that reminds you of somebody from the past. That could be too why the red flags are here. Like you're looking like they could remind you of somebody that you dated in the past or were with in the past. There's this kind of, past energy here, whether it is actually a person from the past or somebody that reminds you of that. And so, here I think it's interesting because, I'm going to say that this is your energy, but once again, you can swap them. Somebody knowing that this is a solid relationship, something that they really want in their life, but kind of going slow, knowing though that it's the Nine of Cups, like, wow, really interesting. But there's a Five of Cups energy here, like there's sadness, either in this relationship or in a previous relationship that you've had, which is causing, this boundaries, like, oh, not sure I'm ready to let you in type of energy. Okay, so what's this Eight of Pentacles? Two of Cups. Oh my gosh. That is why I think you can swap the roles, however, yeah, because, this one of you has the Two of Cups, has how you feel about the other person, so does the other. You both love each other. There is a lot of love here. I feel like I'm going to say the other person, but once again, this could be you because here's the Chariot card. So I think it's interesting that, we had the Temperance and the Chariot underneath before. Now we have the Knight of Pentacles and the Chariot. This is the slowest card in the deck. And this is the fastest energy in the deck, So we're coming out with that. And it's coming out in both people. So it's this energy that you both have the same energy for the other person. It's really interesting. And I feel like I can almost read both of you the same way. You both have a lot of love for the other person. You both want to work on this relationship. I feel like this is a relationship, that's already existing in your life. I feel as if they want to work on the relationship too. It's just kind of like, it's almost as if you want to work on it, but there needs to be some truth and clarity that needs to come out. It's almost this energy of okay, I want to know the truth, but oh, wait a minute, I don't know if I do. It's like this hedging. It's like I'm trying to explain it. The boundaries. I think you both have kind of put your walls up a little bit, because it's this energy of, I want this to work out, and yet I'm not sure I want to hear the truth. Like, there may be something that needs to be said, but there's a sense of victory. Like, I feel as if, a conversation or something brings this all back into balance, but there's this energy of, like, I don't want to say anxiety, but it's kind of like anxiety. I'm not really sure I want to hear what I need to hear. So let's see what we have here. Yeah, oh my gosh. This is such a loving connection. See, here's the anxiety. Yeah, oh my goodness. I'm trying to describe the feeling I have. It's anxious. It's an anxious feeling, but it's not really like anxiety. It's almost more of a butterfly feeling. You're kind of blocking it. I feel, it's a long-term committed relationship. There's a lot of joy here, and yet at the same time wondering, should you walk away from this? It's like almost giving up hope, but at the same time hoping that it comes back into balance, knowing that there is maybe a truth that you need to speak. The truth could be, hey, you hurt my feelings. You broke my heart. I was so disappointed when you walked away, because, we have this, I feel like somebody walked away from this connection. Yeah, somebody walked away from this connection, and there may not be a truth about why they walked away, or the truth about how, when this person walked away, how much it hurt the other person. Like, there's truth that, we had the 5 of Cups show up. I feel like there's this sense of wanting to bring this back into balance, but also being afraid of bringing it back into balance, because I think of that bridge that has to happen in order for this to come back into balance. That bridge is conversation, heart-to-heart conversation, healing, working on this relationship. Like, it's not going to be easy, and yet I think it's worth the effort. Yeah, 6 of Swords, wanting to have this conversation. You notice in this one, there's, a husband, a wife, and a child, right? She's holding like a baby or a small child, in her lap. It's as if, yes, can we get away from the turbulent waters of where we are right now and towards something that is, more healing? Here is, the sense that there is healing. Healing and forgiveness brings this connection back into balance. Wow. Page of Wands on the bottom, wanting a fresh start, wanting to have this, healing that can come into balance, expressing the love, having the strength and the courage to express your feelings, your emotions. that will, I feel like the energy here is that when you step into your courage and express your feelings and emotions, that the illusions, you have a lot of fear of what you're going to hear, but at the same time, it's going to shed light on the truth of how this person feels in this connection too. I feel like there's just this big wedge between you. And the wedge is the fact that you just haven't talked about your feelings. Really interesting, because the outcome is healing and forgiveness. The Page of Cups is forgiveness. Being able to express your feelings, to come to it's like a kumbaya feeling. That's what it is. It's really interesting. Yeah, it's just, not really sure. There are lessons that you are gaining by this relationship. You're just, right now, it's in a holding pattern. You're not really sure. Is it going to come back together? Do you put time and energy into it? But you don't know if you should put time and energy into this until there is this healing. There's a conversation. Once again, I feel like there's a conversation that needs to be had here. You don't know all the facts, Cancer. You don't know all the facts. And I think that they want to tell you the facts, but I think, there's just this fear of talking to each other. A fear, and I really feel like it's a fear of you maybe losing control of your emotions when you talk to this person, but I think that they feel the same way. So it's almost like, okay, yeah, I don't want to express my emotions, so I'm just going to build this wall around myself and just move on with life. But life cannot move on as long as you have this wedge between you and this other person. Be assertive. Okay, Cancer, I'm going to say it's time for you, I think, to initiate the conversation. It's time for you to step into an energy of maybe, especially if you haven't really talked to this person in a while or something, it's about you expressing your love. Sending out an olive branch. I think it needs to be more than just an olive branch, though. I'm going to be honest. It's about you initiating the healing in this connection. And Cancer, I'm going to say, if this connection does not come back together, that could be the thing that's kind of holding you back. Like if this connection, if you do, you may be thinking, oh, if I reach out to this person and then they don't come back in a loving way, maybe they're not going to come back with love and forgiveness or, apologies or whatever it is that you're wanting from this person or wanting from this connection, that you're going to be even in more pain. But the message that I'm getting is that without healing this connection, there can be no further connection that will have that deep emotional intimacy. There's something in this connection. There is some, lesson that you are learning. There's some way that by stepping into this and expressing how painful this ending was to this other person. Okay, you're also learning something about yourself. Like you're going to gain wisdom about yourself out of this conversation. King of Wands. Yeah, you want to take action, but you're anxious. There's an energy of wanting to manifest. The determination to go towards this. The Empress is, an energy of rebirth, rebirthing whatever this is. Okay. All right, healing. Imagine yourself and your beloved surrounded by light. Feel your relationship being healed this very moment. Really interesting. Because I feel as if the universe, your angels, your spirit guides are wanting to help you to bring healing to this situation. Sometimes we hold back because we don't want to be, the first one to make, to reach out, right? And I feel like sometimes that's because, society or some societies feel like if you're the first one to reach out, then somehow you're the loser in the situation, But let's think about it this way. What do you have to lose by reaching out to this person? You have nothing to lose. Because even if you reach out to this person, and I don't think this is going to happen. I think this person wants this situation to be healed too. So that is part of the message that I'm giving. But even if this person didn't want you back into their life, right? Then you would have that truth. And then you would be able to see where it is that you're going to go next. It's as if you've put this energy, this connection on hold. But what you don't realize is that since you put this on hold, it's affecting other areas of your life. And so even in your career, other family and friends within your community, when you put this situation on hold, the difference is that you also put, this is such a strong connection that you put other sectors of your life on hold. So in order to move forward in all areas of your life, there needs to be some healing in this connection. And sometimes that healing is just knowing the truth that it's time for you to move forward without this person. And you may feel like, well, I'm moving forward without this person, but what you're doing is also, kind of like bringing the baggage of this connection along with you. Like you can move forward so much quickly when you know the truth about this situation, whether it is going to come back into balance or it's not. When we're dragging the baggage of not knowing, right? It's kind of like that's what slows you down. It's not that you can't make progress in your life. It's just so slow. And what you're really wanting to do is move forward quickly. So it's like this truth of whatever is going on in this relationship, once you know the truth, once you have that conversation, it frees you to move forward quickly. Really interesting energy, Cancer. I feel like you've kind of had this energy in your readings lately. To me, this is a little bit different because I really get the energy that it's time for you to take action in this relationship. So, I don't know. I'd love to hear in the comments. How does that resonate with you? I know, if this is a highly toxic situation, I don't recommend you ever trying to reconnect with a toxic situation, right? But you'll know whether, that is right for you or not. But anyway, I do wish you much love and light in this situation. Please consider liking or subscribing, and I hope to see you again really soon. Bye for now.